credit and the rest of you that are checking in. So I went to the event. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't having a good time. And I was like, I'd rather be at the house now working on the project with, Neen and Michelle. Is just whatever I was feeling. I had been feeling that way for the past few days. And some of you may have heard me mention that I was supposed to go to a brunch yesterday and then this party. Moving forward to what happened when I left the party. I took an Uber out there because it's like 40 minutes from where I live. So I took an Uber to the event and I called for an Uber to pick me up. The Uber driver came to the location of where I was. One of my guy friends saw me getting in the Uber and he was like, don't get in that Uber. He was like, I'll take you home. Like, why? Like, don't get in that car. And I'm like, it's all good. I've already, it's already paid for. So I'm going to, go ahead and leave, And I was like, but I didn't have his number. Like, I call him a friend, but I always see him at this spot whenever I go. So I said, just give me your number. And I'll talk to you the entire way until I actually, get home. And he was like, okay, I got his number. So the Uber driver was looking at me, just turning back around. I had on a fitted, it's called a tuxedo dress. So I had on this tuxedo dress, kind of cut open in here. And it was a short dress with some boots on. The guy started slowly pulling off of the lot. But I'm looking at my phone. My phone is not showing me that he has actually even picked me up yet. And I said, hold up. I said, it's not showing on my phone that you have picked me up. I said, and I send my location to my family whenever I'm in an Uber. I don't give a fuck who is picking me up from an Uber. If it's a woman, if it's a man, I always send my location to my brother, my kid's father. I don't give a fuck. Even when I'm traveling. So the guy looked back at me. He was like, huh? I said, ain't no fucking huh? I said, why haven't you started the fucking trip? I look up at his phone. His phone is in the holster. The little thing that you have to have, whatever. The screen is black. The screen is fucking black. And he had his phone to the side. And I said, why isn't your phone on? He didn't respond to me. And I said, push the fucking button on your phone so I can see that your phone is on. Do you guys know that this nigga tapped his fucking phone and the screen was black? His fucking screen was black. He had never fucking accepted the trip, and I am in his car. He started driving off out of the lot, and we get on the street. And I said, stop the fucking car. Stop the car. Stop the car. He touches his phone at the bottom of the screen. And when he touched the fucking screen at the bottom, the nigga phone powers on. Do you know that I had to fucking jump out of a goddamn moving car last night? 2:00 this morning, I had to fucking jump out of a goddamn moving Uber car. If I am missing anything right now, I can go back in my mind of what happened last night to me getting in this goddamn Uber car or this Uber. Ladies, anytime you get in a fucking Uber car, whatever, Lyft, Uber, I don't give a fuck who it is. If you do not know the person, the first thing I want you guys to do is to make sure that the fucking door opens. As soon as you get in, put this in your mind right now. If you close that goddamn door when you first sit down in an Uber, make sure you can open it right back up. Make sure that you're able to open it back up, because some of these Uber drivers may have their child safety lock on when you first get in the car. Now, some of you may not ever even think of that or even take that into consideration. If somebody is trying to do something to you, of course, they're gonna prevent you from getting out of that car if they smart enough. If motherfuckers are smart enough, they will have it to where you cannot get out the car like I was able to get out the car last night. I felt something about him when he kept looking at me strange. I'm looking like, this man just watching me. I'm like, shit. But you know what a lot of us do when we get inside of an Uber? We automatically we're riding. So we're texting. You know, we watching videos. We're looking at shit on Instagram. But we're not fucking paying attention to the nigga who is supposed to get us to our destination safe. We take our eyes off of Uber drivers all the time. To know that this man had me in his fucking car and he had not even started the app. Do you know he could have done anything to me last night, taken me anywhere last night, whatever the fuck, because you know what? Uber would have said it shows that he canceled the trip. When I got out of his fucking car, do you know I get this notification from Uber saying trip canceled, that we are now looking for another rider or driver to get you to your destination, whatever the fuck it says at the bottom of the trip canceled. It shows that this man had canceled this fucking trip. But this is what stood out to me, because I ended up calling the critical response line last night with Uber, is that when I pulled up his information this morning, it shows the actual street that I jumped out the car on. It shows the location of where he actually started the supposedly route was. From Grisham to Wellham, whatever road it was that I got out. Because he was continuing to try to go through the light. And when I seen him not slowing down or stopping, I jumped out the fucking car. So when I exited his vehicle, the app shows, because he turned his phone on, the app can't fucking trace somebody if they got their phone off. Uber cannot trace their drivers once they turn the app off. It is no way. The app only shows them once they are online. That's why I said, I hope you guys record this small part. And I know it's not a lot of people on here right now. I'm fine with that. But he probably thought I had been at the club. So yeah, she getting in the car. She got on the dress. You know, she got on a low cut top. And maybe she's drunk. Maybe she's high. She probably is fucked up. So I'm going to turn this fucking phone off. And I'm going to share, when I get off, in my story, the information that Uber sent me. I am also going to share to show my ride. It don't show that, it shows like he was supposed to bring me to my address, but then I get the notification to where he started his route from and where he turned his app off on. The nigga fucked up. He fucked up by turning his phone back on, because then he had to cancel the trip. He had to cancel the trip. So I get one notification to tell me that I hadn't been picked up yet. Then Uber come back and they charge me. They charge me for the distance from where I got in his car at to where I jumped out his fucking car at. Because he had to show it on the app that he canceled the fucking ride. I'm going to read what you guys are, like the comments. But women, be careful putting your kids in Ubers. Be careful getting in an Uber. Always talk to somebody when you are in an Uber ride. Share your locations. And if you don't see that motherfucking app has started, get the fuck out of the car. I don't care who you are. If you don't see that this Uber driver has started your route, do not allow him to keep that vehicle moving. I've been up. This happened around 2:30 in the morning. So from me being on the phone with my family, talking to my brother, and then my friend ended up bringing me to the house, I have not, oh, y'all probably see it. I don't care. I have not fucking been to sleep because I just kept replaying this incident in my head over and over again of what the fuck could have, not didn't, but could have happened to me if I wasn't alert. I don't drink. So if he was thinking he was going to get a woman in the car with him that was just fucking gone, just, feeling good on the phone, not paying attention, there is no telling what could have happened to me last night, knowing that this motherfucking nigga did not start his app and had me in his goddamn car, but he had his phone turned off. And the only time I could think of when he possibly could have turned his phone off is right before I got in, or when I was looking out the window telling my, people like, bye, I'll let y'all know I make it home safe. Those are the only times. But the phone never notified me that the trip was canceled until once I got out of his fucking car. Then later, I get this thing that they were going to find me another ride, that my trip had been canceled. Yeah, I'm looking at Matt. Reminds me of being a kid and told never take rides from people you don't know. And now we do it all the time. Please say that you got his ass. What did Uber say? Well, Uber says that, let me see, because I was on I'm going to read you guys what Uber actually said to me. I'm going to go to my Gmail. Okay, so let me get down to Uber. This is the message that I get from Uber. Okay, let me show you guys this first. This is what it's showing here. When I go up, it show that from where I was, okay, it was 219 to the location of, 2583. It is actually showing that I'm in an Uber because I ride alone, 2583. So it gives you the exact location of where I actually am. And I'm 40 minutes from this place, but it showed me being in this car 0.14 miles, 2 minutes being in here. This is the guy. I don't think I can click on his face, but he got ratings from people I don't fucking know. But it's showing that they refunded me $6 when the ride was like $43 from my location. Let me go back to this other email, because I don't want to see this one about being corrected a fare or no shit like that. I want to go back to, let me pull up Uber. Uber support. Okay, this is a message from Uber. Uber sends me this. Thank you for calling Uber's critical safety line. Your issue is being forwarded along to our incident response team for further review and action. If you have any additional details you wish to share with them, please feel free to reply. That's one of the messages that they sent me. That's one of them. So that was the one from the first one. This is the next message that I get from Uber. I got to pull this next one up. And I'm going to read y'all comments, but I want to find this second message that they sent me. Where's the fucking message at? I'm going to look over here, guys. I'm sorry. Because I want to find this. I want to find this, this other message. Damn. Where is this fucking second message at that they sent me this morning? Oh. Keep looking at this one that's showing that they like refunded me some shit. But I don't want to see that. I want to find the second one when they're talking about like pulling his account. So these are showing two messages, but where is it? How do I get to this other one that Uber actually sent me? Damn. Okay, thank you, Paradise. That works for me if you were able to record some of the... Okay, let me read some of you guys' comments. They got his information. Uber needs to report it to the police. I'm still looking at these other messages. Maybe it's in, would it be in another folder? I pulled up everything from Uber. Okay, let me see. So Alan said it's always something with them. Let me go back and read some of y'all stuff. Thankful that you are okay. Hey, Smooth. Praise God. Hey, Pink Chocolate. So glad you shared this. Neen Cat, you know. Yep, Trina, I was most definitely paying attention. And Credit said that this needs to be shared. Ray, yep, I was. Your gut feeling told you to stay home. Sometimes we have to go with what we feel that's right.